Well, behind me you can see the famous, iconic Japanese Rainbow Bridge in Tokyo. And I wanted to shoot this video. I was reminded of a story of something happened here back in 1999 where a fellow exploited a security flaw and boarded the plane with a long kitchen knife. And his stated reason for this was and he hijacked the plane. And his stated reason was to fly under Rainbow Bridge, which was apparently some scene in a video game that he had seen. What he ended up doing is stabbing the pilot, who died, and later being sentenced to life in prison for insanity. But he did fly the plane within 300 feet of the ground with over 500 passengers aboard. And the reason why I bring this up is because it's analogous to what's going on right now in Japan with the currency and what we're seeing. The Bank of Japan has come out with an extension of their money printing, their quantitative easing program, and the Japanese yen has fallen off of a cliff in value. And this is not happening in a vacuum. There are going to be repercussions for this. I don't imagine that other Asian countries are going to sit back and let Japan export their way, export their deflation, and get a competitive advantage. And this means that those who are living in Japan are going to see another decrease in their purchasing power, and which could lead to a crisis in Japan. And of course, you know, the signs were there. All of the demographic problems in Japan, the savings rate, the low interest that is paid on the debt, but is such a huge percentage of the income that the government takes. The Japanese government, Bank of Japan, was between a rock and a hard place to either allow the Japanese government to go bankrupt or to bail them out by funding them through buying the government bonds. But my message to you is get off the plane. This plane has been hijacked, and whether it crashes or not is still yet to be seen, but you know, getting within 300 feet of the ground is not a good position to be in. So get off the plane. Stop saving in their money. Get yourself educated and realize what's happening.